Hey guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. So it is Wednesday, June 26th, and it is the day before the start of the Canadian track and field Olympic trials. So as I said in my last vlog, I will be competing in the Olympic trials this year in both long jump and triple jump. And so I live in Toronto, Ontario, and the trials are taking place in Montreal, Quebec, which is about 5 hours away if you don't stop for food or anything. But I'm assuming we're gonna stop for food, maybe stop for the bathroom, all that jazz. So it might take 5.5 to 6-ish hours. So I am not driving to Montreal. I'm not putting that many kilometers on my new car. Nope. My team is gonna be driving down. So I'm gonna drive, park my car for the next 5 days, and meet up with my team, and we're all gonna drive up together. So yes, this is day one of the vlog, but day one of the trials is not until tomorrow. So today is just gonna be a travel day. And yeah, 2 questions. Do I look tired? And do you like my hair? So I stayed up until basically 6 a.m. doing my hair last night. So I might look tired in the face, but at least my hair looks good. So it was worth it. Notice the red and white hair. So I'm going to the Canadian Olympic trials, and the colors of the Canadian flag are red and white, and that also happens to be the color for my team. So it all works. It all works. So this half is red, this half is white. I spent 4 hours doing my hair last night, and I personally think it was worth it. I think it turned out great. I don't think the GoPro is doing it justice, but trust me, it looks great. I literally slept for 45 minutes last night, so I will definitely be sleeping on the drive up to Montreal. Probably the whole entire way. It's several hours later. It is 5 p.m. We're finally in Montreal. I don't know where exactly we are, because as I said I was gonna do, I slept like half the way here. For the first half, I actually was socializing and all that jazz. And then I got tired and fell asleep. So when I woke up, we were in a parking garage. So I'm disoriented and not exactly sure where I am. But let me show you the room. There's 3 of us in one room. I've never seen a hotel room like this before. It's very small. I'm just gonna turn the camera around and you're gonna see the whole thing. Hi. That's Leah. So this is one bed, then bunk beds, and me. And there's a TV there. But that's pretty much the whole room. The bathroom's around the corner, but currently occupied. So yeah, very tiny room, but it's really all we need. We're gonna be spending most of our time at the track. So yeah, these are our accommodations for the next 4 or 5 days. Oh, now we're all getting dressed, or just like throwing on shorts. We're gonna do a shakeout. A shakeout is basically your competition warm-up. You basically just do that the day before your first day of competition, because we've all been in a car for several hours. So just to like get the legs moving, get unstiff. So the next time you see me, I'll probably be at the track. Haha, I lied. One more thing before we go to the track. So we got these lanyards that say athlete on them, and then the coaches are supposed to have ones that say coach, but we're currently looking for those. So this is how I get in and out of the meet. I make sure to have this on my neck at all times. And then they also gave us water bottles, and inside this plastic it has electrolytes and collagen. Can I be honest? I don't know what collagen is. Apparently your body stops producing it when you turn 25, and I turned 25 5 months ago, so apparently I don't have collagen. And apparently it's like a thing that keeps you youthful. Bro, I don't need to start about thinking of lack of youth at 25, so too much. But I have one packet of collagen now, but it's chocolate flavored, and I don't like anything that's chocolate flavored, so I'm probably gonna give it away. So yeah, I'll see you at the track. Oh wait, hi Rashida. Now we're going to the track. I'm at the track now. I don't know if you can hear that buzzing sound, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's just the facility. So I'm currently at the indoor track because the outdoor track is closed. Apparently they closed it at 3 p.m. and it's currently 6:43. So they're still, oh yes, they're running events. So like hammer throw and pole vault and another event are happening today. So yeah, they're running events right now. So technically the championship starts today, but like it really gets going tomorrow. Most of the events don't start until tomorrow. There's like 3 or 4 events happening today. Either way, we're on the indoor track to do our shakeout, and I'm gonna start mine now. Okay, before I start my warm-up, they have these Organica drink dispensers set up because this is one of the sponsors of the championship. So it's basically electrolytes. So the flavor they have here is pineapple passion. So I'm gonna try some and see if I like it. It's kind of fresh. I feel like there's like more water than powder, but it's not bad. Now I'm gonna warm up. Okay, it is 10:18 p.m. Not much has happened since you last saw me, so not much has happened. Huh? Okay, well.
It was a little long.
So for the shakeout, we didn't end up getting to do runway checks because the pit wasn't open. So then we just came back to the hotel, and then we walked to a restaurant nearby and got some food. And then we wanted to find a Pharma Plus, which was Pharma Prix because it's French, because we're in Montreal. And that was like a 700-meter walk, which took how long? Not 10.
That took us like almost 10 minutes to get there from where we were.
Yeah, so from where we were, it was about a 10-minute walk, and some of it was uphill. And then when we were coming back to the hotel, it started raining, and that was about like another like 7-ish minute walk. But we're at the hotel now. This is our food. I got General Tso chicken and some rice. Rashida, what'd you get?
I got chicken with peanut sauce and rice.
So now we're gonna eat. So this is the end of the vlog for today, because we're probably just gonna chill, maybe watch some YouTube, maybe watch Netflix, maybe play some Nintendo Switch. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, it's been a while since we last spoke. So it is currently 6:09 p.m. on Thursday, so almost 24 hours since we last talked. So quick recap of the day so far. Woke up at about 9:30. When I got the hotel breakfast, I had 2 hard-boiled eggs, 2 pieces of watermelon, yogurt, apple juice, and a croissant. That's what I had for breakfast. Then we just went back to the room, chilled for a little bit. Then there's a mall across the street from our hotel, so we went there. And we initially just went there to get some snacks. So I went to Dollarama, I bought all these snacks. Then we came back to the hotel because you know the food that I had for dinner last night? I didn't finish it, so I had some leftover. So I'm like, oh, I can have this for lunch today, save some money. Like, I spend one monies, get 2 meals. Wow, that's so great. Right? Wrong. So I left my food in the fridge overnight, but then wake up and we don't have a microwave in our hotel room. So we're like, maybe there's like a microwave in a common area or something like that. No. We called the front desk. No, there's no microwave in our hotel. So we have a way to keep our leftovers from spoiling. We don't have a way to heat them back up. So then we went back to the mall to buy food for lunch. And I just had like some chicken with spicy mayo. Then after lunch, we just chilled in the room for a little bit. I got ready, put my hair up in this nice secure bun. It's not going anywhere. Put my contacts in, all that jazz. Then my coach came and picked us up from the hotel and we drove to the track and now we're here. So we're at the track. So that's your first view of the outdoor track because yesterday we were at the indoor track. So the indoor track is where we're gonna warm up and then this is where we're gonna compete. So as I said, it's just after 6. We start competing at 8:30. So I'm gonna start warming up in about half an hour or so. We're just outside watching the men. So the men are warming, they're doing like some runway checks before the competition starts. So we might watch round 1 and then we're gonna go inside and start our warm up. In all honesty, I don't know how I'm gonna film this because, like how I'm gonna film the competition. Because athletes are not allowed to have their phones or cameras or any electronics. So I wanted to like, you see this fence? See that fence right in front of me? I was trying to find a way to mount my camera to this fence on the outside and then just like have my coach click record for me. But I honestly, I have many mounts to attach my camera to different places, and I honestly and truly don't know how I'm gonna mount it to this unless I literally climbed the fence and attached it to the top. But that's crazy talk. Like, it's something I would do, but this is a national championship. That's too embarrassing. I can't do that. Like, if this was like a little local me, I would totally climb the fence, but no, I can't do that here. So I don't know how I'm getting this filmed, but I'm going to try to find a way. So the next clip you're gonna see is probably the competition. I don't think I'm gonna get any footage of my warm-up because I won't have anyone to give my electronics to, because it's like after you warm up, you have to go into this area where you can't have electronics, right? So it's like if I film my warm-up, then I would have to come back outside, then give my camera to my coach, and then go back inside and check in. So I'm not gonna do all that. So the next footage you're probably gonna see is the competition if I can figure out a way to set up my camera. By the way, sorry, I have more to say. So this is the qualifying round for senior women's long jump, which essentially means for the final they need 12 people. 3 people have auto qualified for the final, aka they already jumped the national standard, which means they need 9 more people. So from the qualifying round, let's say there's 20 people in the qualifying round, only 9 of them will make it into the final, which is gonna take place 2 days from now. So basically today I just need to come top 9. So that's the goal. So yeah, time to compete. Okay, long jump is over now, and as you saw from the footage, I jumped horribly, and I'm just like really upset because this is exactly what happened last year. I basically peaked the week before nationals and then came to nationals and couldn't do anything. And so it's just really frustrating. Like, I keep kidding myself and being like, oh, Olivia, you're so great. Oh, you could totally make the Olympics, da 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 da. And then it's like, I come to a national championship and do foolishness like this. Like, you have to be a little bit delulu. Like, obviously, I'm nowhere near Olympic standard. But it's like, you know, the quote where it's like, those who say they can and those who say they can't are both right. So I always tell myself that I can do these things, because if I don't believe I can, then it's obviously not going to happen. But it's like when you're so confident and then you just like bomb, like it just hurts more than if you like already knew you were bad. And so, yeah, I'm just not happy right now. So I'm back at the hotel now. I showered and everything. I'm about to go to bed. It's 12:24 a.m. and I apparently have to wake up at 6:30 a.m. tomorrow because I compete. I still have triple jump, so long jump is done. Like, I did not make the final, obviously. So I have the triple jump qualifying round tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. I don't know. These people do not know how to make a schedule. You know that people double up. You know that people do long jump and triple jump. So you're going to have both events like 12 hours apart. Because if long jump starts at 8:30, it's probably going to end around 9:30, 9:45. It's going to end around 10. And then 10 o'clock the next morning, we have to do another event. Come on now. What do you mean? By the time we get back to our hotels, eat, shower, it's gonna be after midnight. And then a thing, like, if you're gonna do physical activity, like, let's say you're gonna do something at 10, you can't wake up at 9. Like, your body needs to be awake for like 4 or 5 hours before you're supposed to do your physical activity in order for your nervous system to be fully awake. So it's like, if we're all going to bed after midnight and then we all have to wake up at like 5:30 or 6:30 in the morning, it's like, at that point, what's more important, getting your 8 hours of sleep or waking up with enough time to let your nervous system wake up? Like, so it's like, it's so stupid. Like, last year for triple jump, they put the qualifying round and the final on the same day. And this year, they're putting long jump qualifying round Thursday night and then putting the triple jump qualifying round Friday morning. As if that makes sense. Like, you know, people double up and you're gonna make them compete twice in 12 hours? Come on now. Anywho, and then if I had made the long jump final, then the long jump final would have been Saturday night and the triple jump final would have been Sunday morning. So once again, 12 hours apart. Stupid. Like, I don't understand why they're so dumb with these trials. Like, this is the top meet of the top meet of the top meet. And they never get the schedule right. Ever. Anyways, so I'm basically gonna go to bed right now because if you know me, I'm not a morning person. Plus, I'm not getting enough sleep. You want me to wake up at 6:30 when I'm going to bed at 12:30. So, anyways, I don't remember what I was saying at the track, but I'm just at the point where I can't be excited about anything because the moment I feel confident, everything falls apart. So if you watch my vlog from last week, I was saying how I performed very well, and that's the confidence that I needed going into nationals because my season was going very poorly, and then my most recent meet I did so well. So I was like, I needed to prove to myself that I'm still at this caliber before I go into nationals, right? So I come into nationals with all this confidence, like, oh, I'm so making the final, this, that, and the third, and then you saw what happened. So it's like, what I've noticed, whenever I'm really excited about something or I'm really confident about something, it literally never, ever, 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 ever works out. And then whenever I'm like, oh, I suck, this, da, 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 then it also doesn't work out. So I've learned that I need to be indifferent. I can't be happy. I can't be sad. I just need to not feel, and then things will work out. Like last week, I was like, it is what it is. We're just going to see what I can do. And then I ended up jumping a season's best in triple jump and a outdoor personal best in long jump. Right? So when I'm just like, oh, we'll see what happens, I have no expectations, I'm just gonna go out there and jump. Whenever I think like that, miraculously my legs want to work. So I have no expectations for tomorrow, because there's no point in having confidence, because confidence doesn't work for me. Confidence does not work for Olivia Henry. And at this point, I don't think I care. When I don't care, things work out for me. And at this point, I don't think I care about triple jump. I don't think I care. Like, I'm just... track makes me so mad, because it's like, it's so up and down, or I don't know about other people, but for me, it's so up and down, and it's like, you can be on top of the world one day, and literally the next day, you're the bottom of the barrel. Get out of here. Like, literally, like, I'm so over it. I'm so over the ups and downs. I just want to be consistently good at it. I don't want to be good one day and trash the next day. Like, I can't deal with the roller coaster, and it's like, maybe this life is not for me. Like, I've been competing in track since I was 6 years old, and I'm 25. It's been 19 years, and what do I have to show for it? Like, I'm out here bucking up myself every single day, driving an hour to practice, because I don't live close to the track where I train. I'll be driving an hour to practice, doing my whole thing, and driving an hour back home. And it's like, I've been doing that every single day since I was 19 years old, because that's when I was on my university team. And since graduating university, I still train at my university track. So for the past 6 years, I've been doing this 2-hour commute, an hour there, hour back, 2 hours on the road every single day, because I love this sport, but clearly this sport does not love me. So, like, I'm out here using up all my gas, putting bare kilometers on my car, wrecking up my body, spending 30 plus hours a week at the track to jump 525. Like, what am I doing? I could be spending 30 hours a week doing literally anything else. But no, I choose to do something that has no payoff. So, I don't know. I don't know if I care anymore. And whatever happens tomorrow happens. And I just don't think I care. And the thing about long jump is, it was... And this isn't me trying to make excuses or anything, because obviously everybody was dealing with the same conditions. But they have us competing at night. It was cold. It was windy. People are out here pulling out winter jackets. It's June, but it's Canada. It's cold. So you have us out here competing in nighttime. Sun been set. And we're out here shivering, and you expect good jumps? Right? So it was just a whole mess. My first jump, I was on the board. Like, everything was good except my landing. I fell back. My second jump, I was so far behind the board. And my third jump, I didn't finish it. But also, even if I did, it was a fault. I was over the board anyways. So it was just, my run-up was so off because of the wind. And, like, my muscles felt cold, so I'm like, oh, do I need to push harder than usual? Like, I just didn't have the rhythm that I usually have. Like, last week, I hit the board every single time in the same spot. My run was consistent. And today, it was just all over the place. And it was just freezing. And, like... I don't know. It wasn't good conditions to jump. But then again, if you need perfect conditions every single time, then are you really a good athlete? You know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to be perfect all the time. Sometimes it's going to be windy. Sometimes it's going to be rainy. Sometimes it's going to be too hot and you're sweating and dehydrated. It's never always going to be perfect weather. So if you can only compete well in perfect weather, then are you even a good athlete? Like, this is me talking to myself. Am I even a good athlete? Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm done. One more thing. It's a little bit later. I just took my hair down. I ate before I competed today. I had 2 meals. I had breakfast and lunch. If you guys know me, I don't do that. I don't eat before I compete. And it's a whole thing that I don't really have time to get into. But essentially, I'm not a big eater. I only eat when I feel hungry, which is apparently weird, and other people don't do that. Other people be like, oh, I'm going to eat at 8 a.m., 12 p.m., and 6 p.m. Even if I don't feel hungry, I'm going to eat at those times. That is absolutely crazy to me, but apparently that's what other people be doing. And that's whatever. So essentially, I was having a talk with my coach, and he was basically saying that I don't fuel my body for big performances, because it's like, if you're eating poorly and or if you're not eating enough, then what is your body gonna use to produce energy? And like, I get it, but that does not work for me. I just feel heavy. I feel like, I don't know. I don't have the word for it. I like, my stomach feels full, and I'm not out here like, it doesn't feel good. It does not feel good to compete when you had breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, it doesn't feel good. It has never felt good. It will never feel good. So obviously it's very stupid, because I'm a stupid dum dum. Obviously it's very stupid to change up your routine at a championship. But I was like, oh, let me properly fuel my body. Let me eat some chicken, get some protein, and da 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 da. Like, I'm not saying protein's bad. Obviously, you need protein and stuff. But I'm just saying, I usually eat nothing. I eat air, okay? And I'm out here having chicken on and having full breakfast, 2 eggs and ting on ting. I don't do that. When I tell you, like, I think that is one of the contributing factors as to why I jumped like trash today. The stupid wind, and my belly was full. I don't like feeling full when I compete. And this has been since I was a child. Since I've been like 6 years old, I've never eaten before I compete. When I was a kid, it was because I was too nervous to eat. But as an adult, I'm just like, I feel gross when I eat, and then you want me to go run. How am I supposed to like not throw up when I just ate 2.5 seconds ago? And yes, I did give myself time. I ate at like 10 a.m. and then I ate again at like 3 p.m. and then I didn't compete till 8:30. So obviously it wasn't like right before, but just, I don't know, it just doesn't feel good for me. This is not me giving you advice on what you should do, but I'm just telling you, for me, eating before I compete is a big mistake, unless it's like a piece of a chocolate bar or like 3 cashews or like some gummy bears. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will eat like a snack of a snack. Like, I'm not eating a whole chocolate bar, but I'll eat a quarter of a chocolate bar before I compete. But why am I out here eating meals? That doesn't work for me. And I was stupid enough to do that today. Like, yes, I was competing at 8:30 p.m. And yes, typically I would have not eaten at all. I would have woken up whenever I woke up, and I would have not eaten for the whole entire day, and then I would have competed and I would have jumped well. Or at least better. Also, because I was a stupid dum-dum and I was like, let me eat breakfast, I woke up early so that I could catch the hotel breakfast. And that was stupid. For me, I'm not a morning person, and I don't like to eat before I compete. And today I was a stupid dum-dum and I woke up early and ate twice. I don't know why I'm switching up my routine at a championship. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. But like, I'm like sabotaging myself, and for what? So tomorrow, obviously I'm competing in the morning, so like, to not eat before 10 o'clock is not crazy. That's not crazy at all. So yeah, I'm not eating before I compete tomorrow because it doesn't make me feel good, and I'm not doing that. Just to clarify, because I don't want any of you to be concerned about me and think I have an unhealthy relationship with food. What I was trying to say is, if I don't feel hungry, I don't eat. Just because it's lunchtime doesn't mean I'm automatically hungry. On competition days, I usually don't feel hungry. Maybe it's nerves, I don't know. But on this day, I forced myself to eat breakfast and lunch because I wanted to fuel my body. But it ended up just making me feel gross because I ate when I wasn't hungry and therefore felt over full. So essentially, eating on competition days makes my stomach hurt, and it's kind of hard to compete when you're in pain. Now back to the vlog. Okay, it is 9:13 a.m. on, what day of the week is it? Friday. It's time for me to warm up for triple. I'm not gonna film the warm up. It's the same as the shakeout that I did 2 days ago. It's the same warm up every single time. So yeah, gonna do that, and whatever happens happens, because once again, confidence does not work for me. So I'm not gonna say it's gonna be good, and I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bad. It's just gonna happen. So
Catherine Taylor, Laura Langevin, Raphaël Leblanc, Hillary Bishop, Kristen, Jennifer Erickson in the lead, Chloe Coots second place, Michaela Tenken in third.
okay, triple jump is over now. Your girl scraped into the finals, exact same as last year. When I tell you, this is giving deja vu. So last year, didn't make the final for long jump. No, back it up. Last year, your girl peaked the week before nationals and then did not do so well at nationals. That's what happened this year. I had my best meet last week, and then this week my legs don't want to work. And then last year, okay, back it up. So they need 12 people for the finals, right? 6 people auto qualified for the triple jump final, which means there were only 6 spots left. So there were 14 girls competing today in the qualifying round, and you had to come top 6. I came 5th. That's exactly what happened last year. I came 5th last year, and I came 5th again this year. Like, it's giving deja vu. It's giving Groundhog Day. Like, I'm living the same thing over and over again. I don't know what's going on, but I made the final. It's in 2 days. It's Sunday morning. And that's all I have to say for right now. I literally, I don't know. I did the bare minimum and it worked. I got in, but it's like, I should not be struggling like this to get out of a qualifying round. But anywho, I did what I needed to do, and tomorrow's a rest day for me because it is the long jump final, but I'm not in it. So yeah, I will be at the track tomorrow. These people are so loud. I will be at the track tomorrow, but I will not be competing. So yeah, I'll see you when I see you. Okay, it's later. It's 4:18 p.m. So we went back to the hotel. I showered, rested for a little bit. Then we're back at the track now. I remember how I was telling you my food from a couple of days ago. I had leftovers and I wanted to heat it up, but we didn't have a microwave. Well, see that in the distance? They have a microwave at the track. So I was able to heat up my food and I'm gonna eat it. It is the 4th day of the championship, Sunday, June 30th. I did not film anything yesterday because I didn't do anything yesterday. Well, like, let me tell you what I did yesterday. I slept till like 1 p.m. Actually, no. I slept till, let's say, 10:20. And then I got the hotel breakfast. And then I went back to sleep until like 1:30. And then I came to the track and I watched track and field. And then I went back to the hotel. Nothing, I didn't do any sports yesterday. But I have the triple jump final today, and we're gonna see how that goes. So it's currently 9:36 a.m. My event starts at 11:30, but like with a championship, there's like a call room and everything. So like essentially you have to do your warm up, then go to the call room, then you get marshaled outside, then you get to do like your runway checks, then you compete. So it's like, even though I don't compete for 2 hours, I need to start warming up now so that I'm warm before I have to go into the call room, because the call room closes 40 minutes before your event starts. So anywho, I'm gonna warm up, and the next footage you're gonna see is me doing triple jump, and hopefully it goes well. Getting ready. Triple jump is done. Well, it's not actually done, but it's done for me, because guess who didn't make top 8? Ahaha, lol. I came 10th, so worse than last year. Love that for me. You know how I said a couple days ago, aka earlier in this vlog, how the key to me performing well is to not care? That's true and false. I did jump better than the qualifying round, but that doesn't mean I jumped well. So honestly and truly, I'm not sad, I'm not mad. I'm just annoyed that I've spent 19 years of my life chasing something, chasing, and I'm not catching it. So I'm frustrated with track and field right now, and I don't know. I'm gonna finish off the outdoor season, and then I honestly might be done, because this thing is not worth it. Like, there's zero payoff for 19 years of work. Like, I'm done. Anyways, peace out. That's the end of the vlog.